Oh, hi everyone. Thanks for joining us. Today is about environmental wellness, which is why I'm on my balcony because it's basically the closest I can get to nature. So, as we think about environment, we think about wellness. We're doing a daily wellness challenge because wellness is the state or condition of being in good physical or mental wellness. And so there's a lot of talk about the environment right now. Even in Venice, we heard about the fish that you could see, and even dolphins swimming through their canals, and a picture over China where there's far less air pollution. But these things can worry us thinking about environment, and yet life will have its natural effect on environment. Today, we just want to think about what's my part and how can I be a better help to the environment. So, one of the words in English is called steward, and to steward something is to make the most of a resource. So you're a good steward when you can use it well, or be responsible for something, or make the most of a resource you have. And you can literally steward anything from like time to money to even relationships. Basically, anything we have, we steward. We see how we use it. And we can not only steward it just to help and benefit ourselves, but even how can we steward it to help and benefit others. And so we also have some English idioms like every day. And the first one is a drop in the ocean. It's like one drop of water and the huge ocean. Well, you think, oh, it's like I'm a little bit, and the problem is huge. The problem is so much bigger than me. And so we could think about the environment. It's just a drop in the ocean. There's no way we can solve these problems. But I heard the story of this little boy throwing starfish into the ocean that were on the beach and were going to die. And a man comes up and is like, "What are you doing? You can't save them all. There's like millions of them. The beach is covered with them." And the boy says, "Yeah, but I can save this one," and throws it into the water. So it's this idea that we can still have an impact, or we can still make a difference. And maybe not only a difference in our own lives, but even influence others. We call it a ripple effect, where it influences and goes out to help others. So the second idiom is to beat around the bush. So if you have a bush and you're beating around it, going in circles, it's like you're not dealing with the real issue. You're going around it and you're going in circles. So you're not talking about the real problem. So, like, maybe you know your friend wants to tell you something. You could just say, "Stop beating around the bush and just tell me. I know you want to tell me something." Okay, so you can use it anyway like that. But usually just beating around the bush is when we don't say what's really on our mind. So the third one is to go with the flow. So it's to be flexible, it's to not stress or try to control a situation. Like even right now, we don't know what will happen next month. So literally all we can do right now is just go with the flow. Just keep going with it. And the fourth and last one is to answer the call to nature. This one is funny because it's like a joke in English, but it means just, I gotta go to the toilet. So it's just a funny way of saying, my body is calling and I gotta go answer that call and I gotta go right now. So every day we're giving a challenge, and I want to challenge you to take one resource in your life and think about how can I not be as wasteful with it. So like for example, I use the same tea packets like again and again so I don't have to buy so much tea. So it's a small thing, but it's just saving a resource. And the second part of that is how can I be a good steward of one thing in my life? So like right now with time, I'm thinking about in this quarantine, okay, what can I do with this time while I'm stuck at home? How can I make it more productive or effective and be a good resource of time so to make a better plan for my day? So all that to say, think of a way to be a better steward or use a resource in your life in a better way. And then you can also watch the video for the fish and the dolphins in the Venice canals here. And you can also put on a nature video and maybe do some stretches or deep breathing. Maybe find a way to bring the nature to you while you're stuck inside. Don't forget to post it at hashtag Daily Wellness Challenge. And you can even tag your friends to challenge them to do the same. So let's see how you're using your resources. Because don't forget, all of our resources are a gift, and be grateful and use them in the best way that you can. You're not a drop in the ocean. There's a way to influence and make a difference. Till next time.